Unless, and maybe the wrong, she may have looked up the wrong name.
Because I was in real estate, that probably
What's up, Chris?
Yeah, partner.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Tussle? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, what's up? What's up? Yeah, but man, I'm in the US, man. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I'm just trying to help, you know, our brothers and sisters, because you know, Liberians, we need rehabilitation. You know, after that 14-year civil war, we never got rehabilitated. So most of our people, they are traumatized. You know what I'm saying? So their way of thinking is real putrid, and I'm trying to help solve that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put some knowledge in their thick head. You know, but a lot of people getting the message. You know what I'm saying? The positive is more than the negative. But you know, yeah. So I'm just trying to do something like that. What's up, brother? Yeah, but 2029 we're taking it. Listen. We got. I learned the whole. The whole business, how things are done. You know what I'm saying? You got to put your foot inside, then you will understand, right? Because so much scheming be going on, you know. And I didn't understand the whole shit. Like the people, like they don't need you to do nothing for them, because when you're doing things for them, they take you like a sucker, right? So I noticed that the powers that be, they control the neck, NEC. You understand, right? So they control neck, and that's where they do all their, you know, corrupt behavior there. And, you know, but it is what it is. You live and you learn, right? And I myself too, I refuse to go with any political party. So, you know, they they say, well, they begin with teaching lesson. You know, they can. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think I was right, because I chose not to go with a political party, because if you really want to represent your people the right way, when you go with a political party, all those corrupt political parties, you will not have no voice. You understand? Because they got something called party mandate. And if you try to go against it, you say, oh, you want to do something for people. Oh, my man, I'm what you can't here for. I'm what we supported you for. And I don't want to do that. I have to be true to my people. You understand? Yeah, man. What's up? Yeah. 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 I know. I know. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're right. You can't go against the grain. Yeah. You're right. No, but listen, the mistake I made is that, you know, I decided not to bring people from outside to come and, you know, vote. I said, you know what I'm saying, I'd rather the people from the district, they themselves decide. Whereby all the other guys, they waited last minute, they never spent no money, they just waited just to hold people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. But 2029, they will see real cash violence. You know what I'm saying? I keep my money, and I ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I do a little, you know, stuff here and there, but we all gonna go. You know what I'm saying? With the same shit. You know? Yeah. No. All that stuff, you do it. They don't appreciate it. You understand? So that's why you see no development can happen in Liberia, because what? The politician, they tell the people, I don't need a vote. I'll bring my voters from outside. They can't raise stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then I pay them, they vote for me. So when someone does that, they don't feel the need to do any kind of, because most of the guys, they borrow money and they go, they pay people, they bring people to come and vote. You understand? So after they go through that financial distress, they don't want to do nothing for you people. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, we who want to bring real change, who got the money to sacrifice, will do it, and then when we get there, and then we show them how things are really done. You know what I'm saying? Because we have the international experiences. You know what I'm saying? We've seen how things are done in developed countries. You know? Yeah. I mean, I'm proud of you, man. What you doing in Liberia, my man? You know, I'm very proud of you. Yeah, hustle, my man. You know, the crazy thing is, people who ain't doing shit back home or there, they the one got a mouth. You know.
I mean, the education is
yeah. And you when you saw the farm? And you when you saw the farm?
Yeah, once we get you guys in, I'll make sure that text you too.
Yeah. Listen, I'm on live. I'm on live, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'll call you guys back, yeah?
I'm not your coach, but if you need
I'll call you back. All right, bye.
shoot me a text. I may or may not know.
Yeah, what's up, good people? Sorry, man. That was my brother, Muscle, one of the young entrepreneurs in Liberia, man. This guy is doing great, you know. He got a lot of yellow machines that, you know, he's doing a lot of stuff, basically. You know? We don't like to support each other, but, you know, we who love to support each other will continue to support each other. And first of all, we're talking about supporting each other, right? I want to bring to your attention one of our sisters who is an entrepreneur, and she's really into the fitness business, right? Her name is Susu Fit. You people know her as Susu Fit. I know as Sophia Deep, my little sister. But during the program, she brought this book that she wrote, right? It's called The Power of Kindness. Susu Fit and the Power of Kindness. Look, I read this book. It's for kids. It's for kids. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon. I read it and I was so inspired, man. This girl is doing wonderful. Let us go and support each other, all right? I myself, I will buy some and care for my kids in Liberia. You know, the children that I'm supporting. I will go on Amazon. I'll take my credit cards and I will buy. You people go and do the same.
What I do with my business is really nobody else's business.
Yeah, who they call Mashiba Ed.
But I have,
Yeah, listen, I was on live and my brother called. What you want me to do? Hang up on him?
you know, hey, and I have
Ah.
the holidays.
So you listen to the conversation. You don't want to listen to the conversation, hang up. Now you don't want on here. But anyway, I read this book, kids book, right?
It's very
Kids book. You see it?
things that people are.
Power of Kindness.
Sometimes we have to be involved.
Yeah, I think most of the ignorant adults on here that be typing all the bullshit in, that you need to read it. But I'm telling you people, man, please go out there and support our sister. We should be more supportive to each other. All right? We are the laughing stock when it comes to Africans in the diaspora. You understand? Small group of people, but it just can't get along. Small group of people.
And I don't think I have.
And sometimes I wonder, I say, why?
But I mean, it was a show.
You know?
It was insane.
Look at this girl. Look at what she did. You know? And I'm telling you, some of you too, you might become entrepreneurs tomorrow. And you might need me to help promote your book too. You might need CECE to help promote your stuff. All right? CECE is a wonderful person, man. You understand? Like, if you come at her the right way, she will treat you the right way. I'm telling you. All right? Me, I'm a political theologian. I told you people. You understand? So, I'm a politician and I'm a theologian. So, I only preach words of wisdom. All right? I will never try to bash anybody, but somebody come on here and try to insult me. Let me tell you something. No one on this internet has monopoly over rudeness. You understand? I myself, my mouth can be dirty, but I won't stoop to that level. I will not stoop to that level, okay? Let's be positive. I don't know why some of you are butthurt. You understand? Let's go support our sister. Go on Amazon, buy these books for your kids. All right? Y'all go on there, y'all buy the white people their own. This is your own sister.
What is that?
Your own sister.
Oh no, it's made out of gas. Yeah.
But Susu, I got one little problem with this book. And you see the cover picture? You see the cover picture? I think you should have added more black kids. Even though that cartoon, you should have added more black kids in the picture. Alright? Maybe you did not, notice it, and you didn't think it was that important. But it is very important that when we write something, especially for kids, we should be able to promote our own people too. But the book is wonderful. I congratulate you. Keep up the good work, and we will keep supporting you. All right, we'll keep supporting you. I'm going to go on Amazon. I'm going to buy some of the books for my kids in Liberia. All right. For those of you who don't know, I feed 50 kids every day, orphans. All right, every day. I've been doing it for a long time. Some of the kids that get older, and we try to help them to move on. You know what I'm saying? I also help our brothers and sisters, let's say mostly brothers who unfortunately got deported. I try to help them get on their feet. For those of you who don't know, many of the Liberians that got, deported, they are all my little brothers. I try to help them, And it's not something to brag about, but I'm not bragging about it. I'm just trying to, enlighten people. And also, I got a lot of kids in Liberia who, I try to help them nurture their talents. Yeah, LIB Mary J, please go and order. Yes, you're right. Order it for. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, come on. You guys go. Just continue to do what you're doing for your district. Oh yeah, Newan Cooper, Jay Newan Cooper. Oh no, we will continue to do what we're doing, man. You understand? The only thing we learn the game, the game is a game within the game, and sometimes you have to learn the hard way, but at the end of the day, I'm always gonna be good. I'm always gonna be good. I just feel sorry for the people who are stuck over there. In America today are chilling. You understand? I got my own money. I don't. That's why some people. When yesterday when I spoke on live and I was telling people about I was giving them some words of wisdom about our political system and how Liberia is, and some people was trying to use insults, talking about, they want Kijeve because they're not the same job you're going. Look, I never tried to become representative to benefit. I think I not for the salary either. If I wanted that salary money, I would not go and do legal document and notarize it. Financial agreement contract with the district that I was going to give them my whole salary for the 4 years. And Darrell Dillon said it. He never put it on paper. You know that. But I am the first person since 1847 in politics in Liberia to make a legal document, and I gave each of that paper to every town chiefs. You understand? So at the end of the day, if I was doing it for money, listen, for those of you, people don't know me, you understand? I'm good. I'm good. All right? Financially, I'm straight. So I can go anywhere I want to go. I can eat whatever I want to eat. I can wear whatever I want to wear. You understand? So people just butt her for no reason. All right? And as a politician, I'm always, up to speed on Liberia progress. But the few days, I can't help but notice that our brother, the good brother, I like this guy. I think he's one of our brightest young men. The guy, Centon Waterspoon. Yeah, that platform he got. It's a great platform, but I can't help to notice that the few days he criticizing Joseph Boakai and his cabinet, right? So Brother Center is mad at his boys, Mo Ali, and all these guys, angry with him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but why are you mad? You people were the one who supported Joseph Boakai and put him in power. Basically, Spoon TV put Joseph Boakai in power. You understand? But what they failed to do was to question Joseph Boakai about his policies for Liberia, the agenda for Liberia. They never did none of that. All right? And what did Joseph Boakai do? He rewarded them. Joseph Boakai whole cabinet that Spoon TV. Right? Joseph Boakai never even tried to say, let me go look for real people that will, help, run this economy. Joseph Boakai just went to Spoon TV. What the other guy named Eugene Fagon, hire him. Mo Ali, hire him. And so for them. So Liberia government today is Spoon TV. Panel, the Spoon TV panelist. All right? You understand? So why are you people angry now? You understand? Don't be angry. Joseph Boakai was democratically elected. The Liberian people, they wanted to rescue. The man said he will rescue, but he did not say how he will rescue you. All right? Let's say if you fell in a well and somebody came to rescue you, the person said, I will rescue you. They're not telling you how to rescue you. What up? They will rescue you and you will be handicapped by the time you get out of that well. Whether they're going to hold you by your foot or by your neck or by your... Nah, they just say, I'll rescue you. You understand? And because you are in the well, you just want to be rescued. You're not going to ask too many questions, right? Okay? So we need to hold our political leaders accountable. We cannot continue to let these people get away with murder, all right? And that's why I'm telling you, 2029 is a revolution going on, all right? I'm sowing the seeds right now in Liberia, all right? I'm putting a group together, real young men, young, intellectual, you understand, like entrepreneurs from every part of Liberia, you know what I'm saying? Putting them together, we sponsor them, and we will go and we will demonstrate in Liberia to Firestone. We start with Firestone. We will pressure the government. And it's scared. We will pressure them that Firestone must be turned over to the government. The government, we want Firestone to be nationalized. We want Meta Steel to be nationalized. We want Bay Mountain, Western Cluster, all these things. Our resources must benefit our people. That's all I'm advocating for. Listen, my father-in-law, Prophet Key, please don't be mad at me, my brother. Please don't be mad at me. Listen, you give me my woman, yeah? I salute you, yeah? Listen, I will pay my fine. No, you are right. You know, but sometimes I ain't gonna lie, man. My woman was looking beautiful, and I was just overexcited, and I forgot about the father-in-law. All right, but yeah, come on, you're my brother, my man. But I'll pay the fine. All right. So anything, you get my WhatsApp out. Just tell me how to send my fine. All right. Yeah, just reach out. Yeah. More Freeman, thank you. But anyway, we need to hold our political leaders accountable. All right? When these people sign contract with foreign companies, these contracts are very private. The Liberian people don't even know what they are signing. Do you think in the United States, when a company comes and they're trying to do mining or oil drilling and stuff like that, do you think the government can tell and say, oh, your this is your social responsibility? No. They don't do that. They share revenue, they pay their taxes, they pay, look, they got everything in there. You pay the government and the government do their job. But the Liberian government don't trust themselves. So what they want to do is they tell the company, say, you build a road, you build schools. You think the company care about your people's interests? Do you think these for-profit companies care about your people's interests? All right? Yeah, so I'm telling you people who have the platform that can bring change to Liberia, platform like Spoon TV and other platforms out there. Next time when people running for office, you invite them on your show, you ask them the tough questions. Are you going to nationalize our resources? Are you going to nationalize our resources so it can benefit the Liberian people? Why is it that the 5% of the government make 500 times more money than the 95% of the government? Police officer making $100. They don't even get that $100 on time. Civil servants making $100. But representative, senators making I think 9,000 and change. And you give them all these benefits, thousands and thousands of dollars. That's criminal. If someone is making $7,500 US, they can buy their own gas. They can buy their own scratch card. In Liberia, if you as a government believe that the police or police officer can survive on $100, that means you at the top can survive on $500. Do you know how much money Ibrahim Traore makes in Burkina Faso? This man's salary is $500. The president of Burkina, his salary $500. All right? But you got representatives who they don't do nothing in a district. Once they're elected, they sit their asses in Monrovia over there. These guys, most of them, inexperienced, never been nowhere before, broke. If you take a broke man, put him in a position of power, give him access to money, what do you think he's gonna do? He's gonna steal because they never played with money before. People talk about, oh, you BM. I'm a BM, yes, a businessman. All right. I would never sit here and they say, oh, you know what? I'm ashamed of. You better get the hell out of here. You know where I came from? I grew up in a Zingran house. I grew up in poverty. I never had no opportunity. No. All right? So sit there and try to judge me. Oh, you're a BM. I'm a BM. But look what I'm doing back home. All right? When I go back home, I will do a tour of my farm, my employees, all these people. You understand? I employ people in Liberia. All right? Even when the bakery. You know how many people I employ in the bakery? You know how many kids I feed out of my pocket? I don't even try to do fundraising and stuff like that. You know why? Because I know Liberian people don't like to give. So I take my own money. I help these kids. Because why? I was once in their shoes. I know where I'm from. This is 2025, people. Let us try and change the way we think. When a brother come here and speak facts, because, oh, you hit my girlfriend, so that means then whatever ZONIC saying, that stupidness. Nah, come on. Wherever you got be with my woman, that's you and my woman. Well, let's talk about the future of our country. I'm a politician. All right? I'm a hustler, and I'm proud of it. If you don't know the meaning of hustler means a go-getter. Someone who knows what they want and they go after and achieve it. Talking about, oh, you being the people that are stealing your money in broad daylight, like the people you're supposed to be talking about. Somebody can come from Plainfield and become a multi-millionaire. Even if you're making $7,500 with all those benefits, you still cannot become a millionaire. All right? Someone talking about, oh, you're bashing Akara's grave for going to marry in Paris. Do you know the significance of what he did? This was a poor man running around in Liberia with boss shoes. We know the beginning. You know, since when I've been going to Liberia, doing things in Liberia, driving Jaguars and building houses in Liberia, you know since when? We know all the people that when they're walking with Papa. Those are people that used to look up to us. The women that they used to be chasing, we don't go and take the woman in like this. You know? Taking them and they say, why are they standing right there? You know? So, you people don't know these things. But these people get the opportunity. They sweet talk their way in the Liberian Poland gave them opportunity to go and serve them. But for you to go to Paris and go spend hundreds and more $1,000 on your, even you're making $7,500. You understand? After you buy a car, do you know to save 100,000 plus? You know that? You know how these people that make their money in the government? The taxes that these companies are supposed to pay, they don't go to these people there and collect on the table money. But you take that money, you go to Paris and get money. So the people in your constituent, they don't deserve to eat on your wedding cake. Then people talking about, oh, they make and get married wherever he wants. Bunch of ignorant people. You're too ignorant, man. Come on. You can see it. A clown that never had nothing. Rhyme or pimping. Then the people give you an opportunity to serve them. Alright? At least get married in Liberia. Get married in your constituent. Let the people be part of the fun. Liberian people not hard to please. I swear to God. They're not hard to please. But when you rub it in their face like that, they will teach you a lesson. And that's what happened. You know? Me personally, I'm really advocating for 2 terms. Limit on representative job. 2 terms. And if the Liberian police can live on $100, if you people think you're the lawmaker, you think Liberian police can live on $100, you people should be able to live on $500. All right? Our brother at Stone TV today. What a great platform. You understand? Good young man. That guy, I think he has a great heart for Liberia. And he really mean well. All right? But don't criticize Joseph Boakai now. Joseph Boakai, do not criticize him now. Because you people were the one who put him there in power. All right? This man was vice president for 12 years. This man worked with agriculture ministry for many years. Look at Liberia today. The agriculture budget, you know what they spend it on? On their own salaries. I spend more money on agriculture in my district than Liberia or national budget for agriculture. Then what did they put aside? All right? Okay? Because when they give the budget, they don't take it and put it in their pocket for salary. What they put aside to invest, I'm telling you, the money I spend for our own agriculture in my district. All right? More than that. Yeah, Esther Davidson, thank you, yeah. The man could have hired a wedding planner in Liberia, pay for the wedding hall in Liberia. That's money going to Liberian people too. You understand? All right? Yes, Flora evil. The police are suffering. They want to put collect late bribe, they want to get mad at them. All right? Somebody said you need to talk about yourself and leave other people. Who said that thing? Listen, who said that? My sister, let me tell you something. If your tampon is dirty, go change it. Because dirty tampon will irritate you. Go change that tampon there and stop. You don't like what I'm saying? Leave. Okay? Whoever that is. Why the hell come here talking about, oh, you need to talk about yourself and leave other people? And I'm talking about my country. Because it affected me. It affected my childhood. Alright? Our country, 170 some more years old. Oldest republic in Africa. You think this is what we're supposed to be? But come on, man. I don't want to sit there and spew negativity. Alright? Why the hell small group of people, 103 people? You understand? You know the percentage of the money they're getting for their salary? Those lawmakers? Have you ever sat down and tried to calculate how much money the people are making? Do you know that these guys, they got committees over there? They sit on these committees. When the man's ready, when they're ready, they can just call the rice importer. Give me 1,000 bag. Boom, they get 1,000 bag. Give me this, they get. You know who paying the price? We, the Liberian people, for that corrupt behavior. All right. And listen, if you people can remember when I was running for election, didn't I tell you people there will be a problem in Nima County? And now the problem is there for everybody to see. Today the vice president now and Samuel Koga ain't got problem. And I told people, I said, if you're not careful, Samuel Koga will run as vice president. You understand? And everything happening right in front of your face. I said it. All right? And you will see. That is why it will be so difficult for Nima County to rise up. Do you know during the war, it was Nimbadians that killed their own educated class? Gil people killed Jackson Hebdo. Gil people killed all their own educated people. Jesus. Lord have mercy. You know? So, I'm telling you people, we need to rise up. Yeah. Is it, yeah, George Dennis, you're right. Yeah, the mindset of the people. You understand? Look at the person. Koga is ungrateful. How can Koga be ungrateful? You know what happened over there? Listen, when the election was going on, Koga told the vice president, he said, listen, because most of people don't know the history. When the election was going on, Koga, in 2023, when Koga was running, the vice president supported that same guy who won, my brother, all right? He's a brother to me. Listen, every Gilman is my brother. Every Gilman is my sister. Every Liberian is my brother and sister. So, my brother who won, all right, he and Koga, it was a bitter struggle between them. And he was using all kinds of profanity. He insulted Koga family, all the kind of things, right? So, what happened was, Koga is a man who he doesn't talk much. You know, and people who don't talk much, you will be afraid of them. All right? So, Koga said that he cannot work with this boy. All right? He cannot work with this guy. So he told, because they are all part of the same party, right? Political party called NDR, all right? So Koga told him, said, we can choose someone else other than that boy. All right? There's a guy called Augustin Menkwar. They wanted to put him there, all right? But here's the thing. The vice president was supporting like multiple candidates, right? He was supporting Augustin Menkwar. He was supporting Koto Kwaglu and someone else, right? So, but what he did was he prioritized Koto. And then he took Augustin Menkwar and carried him to China and promised him that, oh, don't worry. And he delayed this man campaign until when he came from China, it was almost late. This guy almost couldn't register. He registered on deadline. Okay? Anyway, what happened was the election happened and the vice president put all his support behind Koto, and Koto won. So this was like a stab in the back, for Koga. Koga felt like, oh, so this guy was trying to push him to become president of Liberia, the vice president now, because that was the plan. Because the plan, you see the program playing your whole country behind you, not even know, all right? Because the plan is that in 2029, Jeremiah Kun will run for president, and this senator from Bon County, Prince Toe, he will be the vice president. That's their plan, right? So now, Koga is about to put sand in the Gary. I told you people, I said, Koga will run with CDC. You understand? So now, it is happening right in front of our face. All right? So what that's going to do is, it's going to bring division in Nima County. Yeah, now they're talking about Jeremiah Kun is not from Nima again. They say he's from Sano. So does it really matter where somebody come from before you can represent a county? Gil people cannot solve Nima County problem alone. If you have a qualified person and that person from one country, or that person from Lufa, but that person reside in Nima, and that person is competent, that person is doing things in Nima. You think that man, he doesn't have the right to represent Nima country? Because he not Q or Mano? You see, that's the mindset. Alright? So now they're talking about, oh, this man is not a Nimbadian, Jeremiah is not a Nimbadian. But come on, you see. Me, my only thing I'm saying here, 2029, anyone who is going to be running for president, you must state your agenda clearly. And what we want from you, we are going to hold you accountable. What we want from you is for you to make it clear in document, notarize that you will prioritize nationalization of our natural resources. You are going to nationalize Firestone. You are going to nationalize metal steel. You are going to nationalize all our resources. We don't want these companies over there exploiting us. What the hell? That's all I'm advocating for. That's all I'm advocating for. All I'm advocating for is for Liberian people to benefit from their natural resources. All right? And I'm going to sponsor a movement in Liberia. The youth. We need to start taking the initiative. We need to start taking the initiative. I'm going to sponsor a protest that will blockade Firestone. We will blockade Firestone. All right? I'm telling you, we need our resources for our people. I will sponsor that with my own money. Watch. I'm organizing right now. I'm organizing. And Meta Steel, that train track, we sit on that train track. We'll build tents. We sit on that train track. Nothing will pass. Watch out. Watch out. Let's see whether you kill the Liberian people with a train. Yeah, let's see it. No, we will start it. 2029 will be a whole different game. Yo, watch out for ZONIC. Yo, watch out for me, aka Honorable Cole Williams. Yo, watch out what I will do. Alright? Because once I start doing it, the next presidential candidate will have no choice, because that will be what the people will be demanding. Oh, God favor comfort Norman. My party, I don't know yet. We're still in our infancy. All right. So, but I'm still looking for young intellectuals from the diaspora, from Liberia, for us to come together. I'm even trying to incorporate Black Americans. All right, we cannot run Liberia on our own. I'm telling you, all that native men, we cannot do it on our own. All right, we need the experience, the expertise, the finances of Black America. You know, Black American people, you know that country belongs to them too. They just damn stupid at all. They be thinking, say, oh, they are Hebrew Israelites. You know one thing about Black people, they only like other people things that other people suffer for. The Jews. These people suffer for that land over there. All right. Now, how they got it, I don't want to expound on it. Yeah, they killed for it, but they were willing to give their blood, sweat, and tears, and they took that desert land over there, and they turned it into a first world country. Then Black American people talking about, oh, we are Hebrew Israel, that's our land. Well, like the time that land was desert, you were willing to clean it. When that land was a desert, you were willing to clean it. The white man went there and he turned it into a first world economy. Now you're talking about your land? No, your land is in Liberia. It's a shithole right now. Go and build your Israel over there. So what we'll do is we will organize the influential Black Americans who think like us and let them know that you already have a nation. Let me tell you something. Black Americans are suffering in America here. Just look at right now, every successful Black American entrepreneur, a millionaire, billionaire, no matter how successful they are, they will always lie on them, lock them up to disgrace them, because they have to sign a contract with the devil that controls the economy in America. All right, and I'm not going to say the devil name, all right, but look at Bill Cosby, that old papi. They lock him up. Diddy, they lock him up. Yeah, Diddy, they locked Diddy up. What did they lock Diddy up for? I don't know, racketeering, I don't know. They locked Diddy up. They supposed to charge him with domestic violence. They may already get a girl $30 million. Shit. I wish I had a woman that would beat the shit out of me and give me 30 million. I ain't give a shit. That domestic violence. You understand? But they need to disgrace him. And now they're doing the same thing with Tyler Perry. They're doing the same thing with Smokey Robinson. They don't want no black man to become rich and die in peace. You understand? And they will do that with Dr. Dre. They will do that with all these black billionaires and millionaires, all right? So we need to help these people. Tell them, say, look, you already have a nation. The reason that the Jews used to be treated just how black people are treated here. That's how the Jews were treated, because before they were spread all over the world, right? All over the world. They never had a homeland. But since they established that Israel, now that country, try and kill one Jew here. The Mossad, they will track you down and assassinate you. You understand? The people control all the financial institutions. All right? But we can do the same thing. We can do the same thing. Matter of fact, we have a greater upper hand than even the Jews, because we have 40 million of our brothers and sisters already here. Those black Americans, that's their country, Liberia, you know. That's their country. They have a right to that country, just like you and I. But we just need to try to get the right ones, you know, because a lot of them too, they are ignorant, just like, you know, the rest of us. Yeah, man. So the political party name, we're working on it, but we're still looking for, you know, intellectuals. We're still looking for more powerful young black men, you know, in the diaspora and in Liberia to organize. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. But trust me, 2029, it will be a real problem. All right? But we're not waiting for 2029. I'm organizing right now. As soon as we are ready, we'll go in Black Firestone. We will Black Firestone. No, my sister blurred. I hear you say, what's in the free slave that came to Liberia? What did they do? No, listen. We are right. The free slave, when they came to Liberia, they were ill prepared. They were not. Look, these people never had the requisite education to form a nation. They never had the finances. You understand? They were limited. They never even had the skill set. You know? So they made a lot of mistakes. But today, their children in here are well equipped. They are billionaires, multi-millionaires. They are, you understand? So we will work hand in hand. All right? Now the native people today in Liberia, we're not stupid like before. So we can sit down now and we can dialogue and we can plan and go forward. You understand? Samuel S. Kwakwa. Yeah, I'm focusing on Liberia. But listen, when I look at Liberia, Liberia is not just the 5 million people over there. You understand? Liberia is every black man in the Caribbean, in the United States, in South America, in all of Africa. And if we want to develop, that's how we can develop. Look at, if you go to Kenya today, do you know how many engineers sitting over there, they don't have jobs? If we bring those people to Liberia, they will come and serve. You understand? Go all over, like Tanzania then. Go to Nigeria. You know how many professors in Nigeria don't have jobs? So we need to build a world-class economy. It's easy. Just that our government, they don't know how to generate revenue. If I sit here and explain finance to you, and I break it down, how to generate revenue, you'll be surprised. You know? All right, so I'm telling you, man, we need to really work hard. We need to be positive. We need to be positive. We need to learn to love each other. And look what our sister did. Look what our sister did. I don't know. Is she the first Liberian to do this? Is she the first Liberian Susu Fit? Is she the first Liberian? Or do we have other Liberian authors? If we have some other Liberian authors here, let me know now. So we can promote them too, man. I'm all about promoting. Listen, if you have something that you want to promote, I will help you. Free. I don't need nothing. All right? I don't need nothing to support my brothers and sisters' business, yeah? Yeah. And Samuel S. Kwakwa says black Americans do not have time for that. No, yeah, a lot of them don't, but we just need to get the ones that do. There are a lot of them that do have time for you know, like Africa. Yeah, Tyler Perry, don't forget this new allegation that came out. I understand. You know? Yeah, but let me tell you something. You see, the same thing Tyler Perry doing, the Jewish boy they're doing here plenty, but they're not treating them that way. You know what I'm saying? If you look into it, the young man who accusing Tyler Perry, all right, he set Tyler Perry up. You understand? He set Tyler Perry up, but hey, come on. So all I'm saying is we should learn. We Liberians, we are very small in population. Let us come together. All right. I know some people, they Facebook, they little, and I don't know what put there about Facebook. There's no money in Facebook unless you're selling something like my woman. I need my woman selling something on Facebook. That's how she's making her money, you know. But Facebook don't pay people. Facebook don't pay people. So I don't know what you're talking about. All right. For me personally, I just wanted this platform to be able to reach the masses. Or else, to be frank with you, I'm not a camera guy. Before this, like, you never saw me on camera because, you know, I do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to be able to bring change, you have to have access to the masses. All right, and that is what I'm doing. Yeah, Shelton Plutonic talk about, you say, yeah, a lot of black Americans here, they're moving to Ghana. I understand. You're right about that. But it doesn't mean, look, Liberia have more historical ties to black Americans than any African country. Okay? Than any African country. I'm telling you. We just need to meet with the influence. You know this guy they call Bob Johnson, the billionaire? This man said it. He said we can build our own Israel right here. But what happened when he went to Liberia? Ellie Johnson then stole from that man, exploited him. That woman, Ellie Johnson, she came to Liberia. We trusted her, gave her the country for 12 years. All she did was exploit our country, and then she bring her sons to sodomize our youth over there. Today, most of the Liberian entertainer, then most of the Liberian begin walking around with tampon in the backside. Because when you need Robert Salif and his cronies, they rape most of the children because of their economic situation. You know, the poverty in the country, they use it to put the children in homosexual activities. You know, yeah. Stole all Liberian money, ran away, sodomized the youth, and leave the children without money to even buy their tampon. Yeah, you know, so, but we gotta keep pushing. We cannot be discouraged. We cannot give up. Yes, hippie, CECE hippie. Listen, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to radicalize Liberia. That's exactly what I'm doing. All right, and I hope our brothers who have platforms that have access to the masses too will jump in, because if they don't, it will be a disservice to their people. You understand? The Spoon TV, or those of you who know the Spoon TV guys and this and that, we need to radicalize our people. We need to take our natural resources back. If you think that bad I'm saying, then you are not a Liberian. Every country in the world, the developed country, then I see the United States, before they went to free market enterprise, the US government used to control most of the industries. All right, the government controlled the industry, built it up, then they privatize it. Then what they do now, they just monitor them and try to, you know, do check and balance on them. Yeah, thank you, George Dennis. Yeah, you're right. I think that's a good piece of advice. Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, any Liberian president coming in 2029, you must be willing to die for Liberia. Because when you go to Firestone and tell Firestone, say we are taking our plantation back. When you go to Meta Steel and say we are taking our iron ore back. These big corporations, they have power. When you tell the United Nations that we are withdrawing from the climate change agreement, they're coming for your head. So anywhere you go, you should wear helmet. All right, bulletproof helmet. All right. So Joseph Barker already bought a bulletproof car, so that one no problem. You know, we will use it. But we need somebody who is willing to die. If you are not willing to die, then there will be no change. Thank you, Philomena Dodo. Thank you. I'll be using allegedly now. I say I like the positive messages, man. We are not giving up. Hannah M. Davis, we will not give up. Trust me. I will put my money behind this radicalization. I'm telling you. Hippie, CECE, hippie. We are all radicals, and we need to start forming our organization. All right, and we will keep in touch. All right. If you want, I will give my contact to people who are serious. People who are serious. We need to. I wrote a book, right? And maybe one day I will share with you people. But it's a very radical book. You know what I'm saying? I have to be careful say who I give it to because I could end up dead before the process even start. Yeah, because let me tell you something, man. These people, they don't play. You know what I'm saying? They don't play. So at the end of the day, you know, we are organizing, and when the time reaches, we will go in real group organize. Yes, we will rent buses to carry people to Firestone, and we will block everything. And we'll be feeding those people until the government take action. So we will force the government hand. We will force the people, the Liberian people, will force the government hand to let them know that we are ready. We want all our resources back. Meta still not still enough. All right, Meta still not still enough. I know somebody, Philomena, to say if JMB, who is old and still scared to die, I'm telling you, the people like life too much. You understand? And I'm not saying don't like life, but you need to stand up for something. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. You right? That paper, the people should have already known. If there was somebody that we wanted to try, I think even communists, just like communists, man, I don't know. They made too stiff. When communists came to Liberia the first time, they said, oh, he was worth 300 million in XYZ. I said, oh wow, this man, like former CEO of Coca-Cola in Africa in XYZ. You know, I said maybe this guy, we can try him because he never been in the political arena before. Me, I knew Joseph Barker couldn't do shit because he's an established politician. You understand? He's a career politician. When they say career politician, there are people who don't like to stir the water. You understand? They don't like to ruffle any feathers. They like to be politically correct. All right? CDC pattern. I don't even want to talk. So I really thought Cummings could have bring change, right? But the man, he surrounded himself with a bunch of funny people. I said, God, for someone who work with Coca-Cola, someone who have access to the brightest minds, black minds in America, in Africa. You want to tell me you're not able to put a real team together? You know? Yeah, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just came on here today to support my sister. Please go. Look, let me tell you something. Each and every one of you who show up today, right? I thank you, people. The message, we're going to keep spreading the message. We're just starting. I want you people to go and buy one, even that one copy say you buy. Buy it. Look, I read this book and it was very inspiring. All right? It's very inspiring. So please, hey man, my sister Susu, you did fantastic. Like I told you, me, I don't, have my objections or stuff, but I believe the cover could have been a little bit better, you know. You could have put at least sprinkle some blackness on the kids, you know. The white faces are just too obvious, all right? And I ain't got nothing against white people, all right? So at least, but more black would have been better, you understand? And our blackness is what unites us, so we need to promote it, all right? So you please go and support our sister Susu, yeah? So Fire Deep. Thank you very much. Peace, love, prosperity to all of you. What they call, they glow bangs there for all kind of crap. They glow bangs, that female, right? And I keep telling her, I say, listen, or glow bang or whatever your name is, go change your tampon. that tampon, the dirty tampon, that what irritating you. So you won't get nothing positive to say. Trust me, follow my advice. When you change that tampon, then you will come to yourself. You know that period cramp, right? Yeah. Listen, I'm a man of God, oh, all right? But I believe in Moses' law, eye for an eye. You talk crap here, I will put it on you intelligently. All right? I'm not one of the people. No. Come on, man. Glow or whatever that thing, glow band or whatever. Yeah. A biggie, man. So you take care, yeah? Peace and love to all my brothers and sisters.